So thank you for coming back to my backyard garden. Y'all need to start growing something. My very first plant, when I moved out on my own, my grandfather put some greens into a pot and gave that to me. And when he did that, it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, why is he giving me potted greens? He also gave me collard greens, mustard greens, and I think a pepper plant. And now I understand that is the biggest gift of love you could give someone, because I was going out on my own and he gave that to me from his garden as a way to make sure that I would be able to provide for myself and feed myself. Isn't that beautiful? And so now it's full circle. I'm showing this all the size. And then I'm gonna cook these collards. One thing about leafy greens, well, first, when you grow them and cut them, they grow back. So that's a good thing. They grow back fast. But what's sad is you think you have a giant amount and you cook it, it shrinks down to this much. But this is enough for me and Oliver for the new year. And so that's what I'm gonna start doing, washing. Then I'll edit the videos and show you a garden update to show you what's going on outside and also what's going on inside. I've already started my spring and summer plants. I've already put out seeds. They've sprouted. Good afternoon. It's a beautiful day on the backyard garden. I am going to harvest my mustard greens and collard greens. I'm going to harvest them, probably all of them, and also the bell pepper and shishito pepper, because I'm going to cook that for New Year's. And the girls are greedy. You know, I don't mind sharing with nature. I understand that's part of it, but these girls are greedy. They're tearing up my collards. I have a lot of trap crops out here for them. Think that they would eat it. Like, I don't really like cabbage a lot, but seems my girls don't like it either, because here they are again tearing up my collards and leaving the cabbage. About 6 different. All right, so I have harvested a lot of the greens. Aren't they pretty? And what's funny is I smell the garlic and the onions in here, so I can already smell what the greens are gonna taste like. I left that. One thing about leafy greens, they will grow back. So a lot of these are things that I've had and I hid it over the summer. Some of them, all right. This is all the shishitos I have, but I do have bell peppers I need to get off of different plants on different sides of the garden. Now that I'm done with the shishito, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the back and get some more collards. I wish you all could smell how good my food smells. The greens smell good, the collards smell green, the mustards, the bell pepper. I don't think I have enough mustard though to make a stir fry, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some kale and some Swiss chard to it. But these smell so good. I'm gonna pick these strawberries tomorrow and eat them with breakfast. There's some on the other side. I wish you could smell how good these smell. All right, this is my harvest. And this right here, this little basket, was the first thing I got when I decided I was gonna garden. I had this a whole year before I decided to garden. For some reason, it made me feel like a gardener. But this is full of mustard and collard. The shishitos are down in there. Here, the bell pepper. This is what I feed my gardens with. These are my coffee grinds that I save over a couple of months. And I empty the little Keurig, recycle the Keurig and put the grounds in here. This is my composter. I put the food that I eat in there and I feed it back to the garden. So these are the only few winter squash I have left. So because of what I have left, now although my exercise room is fully enclosed with windows and I have a skylight, I still do have the grow lights. Oh, I forgot to say why I have the foil. So last year I was concerned about my seedlings being real leggy. So I saw on one of the gardening channels to put foil around them and help reflect the light. So this is Thai basil. This is thyme. And this I got from Dollar Tree. They have these little container balm things and I wanted to try those out. Cilantro, chives, garlic chives. I think chamomile. Chamomile's not doing well. I probably need to unstack these so they get enough light. Rosemary. I cook every day with rosemary, no matter what I'm cooking, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I have a lot of rosemary outside, but I need more. Hyssop. I don't know what hyssop is, but I've read about it in the garden, so I decided to, in the Bible, so I wanted to grow it, as well as marjoram. My nasturtiums don't seem to be doing really well, but it's all good. I can resow those. Tarragon. What is this? Catnip. Catnip. Catnip is really good for you. It's a good herb. Zinnia. This is also from Dollar Tree. Another zinnia from Dollar Tree. And I don't know what this is because I didn't put a tag, so I'll be surprised by it. But yes, we have one more week until January, and then we're gonna blink our eyes and wake up, and it's gonna be February, and it's gonna be time to start getting ready outside, preparing the dirt so that I can put all this stuff in the garden so I can prepare my food for the spring, summer, fall, because your winter squash have to be grown in the summertime because they have a long season. Last year I didn't grow enough of the delicata, the butternut, or the acorn, or the spaghetti, so I've actually made a little grid. I'm going to grow so much more. And this year I'm also going to use the netting. I've actually pulled everything out of, let me show you the mess. I've pulled everything out of my storage. These are all my garden things, so I can make sure I know what I have. But I'm gonna use the netting this year. I don't like netting because I think it looks ugly on my beautiful flowers. But again, since I don't want to use a lot of pesticides, the best way for me to make sure my stuff grows and doesn't get eaten by the pests that start showing up in May, June, July is to make it difficult for them to get to it. So that means I need to use insect netting. All right, thank you for coming back to the garden. Now it's time for me to start cutting up the stems off of my my greens so I can wash them and get ready to cook them for the new year.